Welcome to Huntington Bank Stadium, home to the Minnesota Golden Gophers. As we'll see a team from the Pac-12, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets, facing off with another team from the Pac-12, the Minnesota Golden Gophers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. The Yellow Jackets will kick it off to get us underway. He'll bring it out. It's Hayes. So Minnesota's offense takes the field to start this game off. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game was the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the
There he goes. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down. Taylor has it. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4. The Golden Gophers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Out of the gun to give to the back. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. Quarterback on the keeper. Crosses the 30. Shoved out of bounds right at the 35-yard line in the running game, getting the job done.
Offense facing 4th down.
Punt is on its way. Hauls it in and looking upfield. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. So the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets offense has its first opportunity of the day. The age of the game-breaking tight end is here, Jesse, and we have another guy who is threatening to redefine this position.
Yeah, we've seen over the years now the evolution of the tight end position, right? It's not just blocking and catching passes. They're getting involved now in the running game. We're seeing tight ends even throw the football, David. This guy can do it all.
And why is that so difficult? Because as a defender, what do I want to play you as? Do I want to play you with an extra linebacker on the field, or do I bring in a DB? And either way, I can be wrong. The big, strong bodies that can also be receivers and also block, they make the game easy.
Back to throw, it's King. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. He's got it on the right. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Back to pass on second down. Got his man. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play. Looking to throw on first down. Here's the pressure. He'll pull it down. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go. Motion from the back. Second down, they'll go to the air. Pressure coming. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And the Yellow Jackets come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Grabs it in the middle. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. And it's toward the end zone, and they knock it loose. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
What a real good job by the defense defending the RPO. I got to defend the run. I got to defend the pass. Make the QB take off and then get a stick on him. Play physical. Got him to cough up the football. Great job by the defense playing their responsibilities and forcing the turnover.
Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. And don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Leaves it with the running back. Runs through a tackle. And the Golden Gophers will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He gets it away from his own end zone. He'll signal for and make the fair catch right around midfield. Split backs here. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Fires complete on the crosser. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
13. And that's good enough for a first
Back to throw, it's King. Uncorks one. Connection to the right. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. The Yellow Jackets want to pick up the tempo.
for the offense.
They're going to run it. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield, it's Taylor. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. And the Yellow Jackets trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Now the toss. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
And a great job by the quarterback, Reese, making the right read. I got to get that defense to commit to me. Now I pitch it. Running back catches it. I'll take this. I'll do the rest. But it was a great read by the quarterback.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Duke came in and applied their own mute button on this crowd. They silenced one of the most vocal home field advantages in football. And it's clear this Blue Devils team has adopted the mantra, let your play do the talking.
Off play action on first down.
Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. The Golden Gophers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. He'll keep it himself. Shows him the stiff arm. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Dropping back, it's Lindsey. Got his man quickly. Powers through the defender. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. And the Golden Gophers send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Off the boot, looking for his man. Picked off. What a play to set him up. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top of the pick.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his second interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. Just get in trouble when you try.
The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Unloads it downfield. And incomplete on the deep ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Wide open downfield. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening first and goal from the 9. Guys, we've reached the end of the quarter, and Georgia Tech has the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and got enough space. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2. This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough. And now the offense faces third and goal. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
This coaching staff was trying to identify playmakers on offense early this year. How about the start of the season this guy has had? Scored in their first game. He scored early in this one. Defenses up to this point don't have any answers for this guy.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point is good. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner will be knocked down. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. Last drive ended with an interception, and they can't afford to have that happen again. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. Working well behind the sticks on second down. To the ground with the back. Ran to that daylight to pick up 6 to the 22. The Yellow Jackets are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Looking for a man. It's Kane. Flips it out in the flat. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And here comes the punt team. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. The give to the tailback. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Then he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
The Rambling Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. Didn't get anything done, 3-and-out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. And the Yellow Jackets with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Now the play fake. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and that can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. To the air, it's King. Got a man, it's Taylor. Oh, he's got some space. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move. To the air on first down. Fires on the move. And they took a shot on that one but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. So now it's second and long. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. From 56 yards out, what a power leg. Never a doubt about that.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Might be the worst-case scenario for this defense. Thought they'd held them to 3. Now the offense with a chance for more. Running into the open space. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. From the shotgun, the inside give. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Plucks it out of the air. There is nowhere to go. He has stopped, and it'll be fourth down from the 23. He slides that just inside the right upright. And with that, they've taken the lead.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. They're still looking for a little more productivity as they trail 10-7. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's second and 11. Back to pass, it's Lindsey. Grabbed over the middle, it's Glenn. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Tracy. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. The Golden Gophers come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. They're dealing with a second and long. Keeps it on the bootleg. Pulls it in. It's Taylor. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They've got some work to do on this third and long from the 40. From the gun. Wants to pass. Fires to the right. Finds his man. It's Glenn. Knocked down immediately, but a big gain down to the 45. Motion from the wide receiver. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. They want to throw it. Got got him downfield. Open space at the 25. He's brought down the one. A play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. And the Golden Gophers, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. The give is to Taylor. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. Dropping back, it's Lindsey. Makes the grab. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota!
Man, I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Vanderbilt rolled to victory today in a game where they not only capitalized on opportunities, they created them. And that's the way this coach wants them to play every week. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Looking to throw on first down. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
And I think that time he was trusting his pocket awareness and his arm a little bit too much. You've got to remember, you're one of the best athletes in the country playing the position. If you see a crease, you've just got to take off and get it.
The Yellow Jackets trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air on second down. What a job to lay out and make the catch. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. Dropping back, it's King. He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Yellow Jackets line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. And the incomplete pass had a lot of juice on it. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wide receiver comes in motion. And back to the air on second down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Tracy. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. The Golden Gophers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Got it behind the line. It's Johnson. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. They'll line up for a second down play. Off play action. Rushes on him. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Lanier. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Now they'll try to cash in this drive, 1st and 10 from the 50. Looking downfield on first down. Those two not on the same page, it's incomplete. Backed up now, here's second and long. Wants to throw. It's Lindsey. He'll off one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. On third down, he drops to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Glenn. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And the Golden Gophers will punt it away on fourth down. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, it is hard to beat Minneapolis when that town is buzzing as it is today. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Huntington Bank Stadium.
The Golden Gophers will kick it away to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. Looking to throw on first down. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
The Yellow Jackets have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. He'll pull it on the read. And he finds enough running room, and he's marked down at the 20. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Under fire. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
The trend continues for this offensive line from last week. They gave up 5 sacks last week. They've given up 4 today. The most important part of your offense is protecting that quarterback. They've got to do a better job.
And the Yellow Jackets will punt this one away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And the pass is incomplete, but there is a flag down on the play. Let's see what that's about.
Illegal touchdown. Offense.
So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. Looking for a man. It's Lindsey. The screen. He can go. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Snagged in the middle. It's Taylor. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. And the Golden Gophers decide to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He makes the fair catch just outside his own 10 at the 11-yard line. He'll start this drive firing.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying around.
The Yellow Jackets with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Finds a hole, and he'll pick up 6 out to the 8-yard line. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. Makes the grab. It's Alexander. And he converts on 3rd down as he gets it out to the 26. And the Yellow Jackets have it with a 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Quickly out to the tight end. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. The Yellow Jackets are rolling down the field. Bringing the heat. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
You could just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
And the Yellow Jackets now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. 2nd down coming up. To the air, it's King. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
That is now the 7th sack on defense. This offense cannot protect their QB. It doesn't matter if the defense is blitzing or if they're just winning one-on-one. 7 sacks, that's just ridiculous.
The Yellow Jackets will line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Or will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass. Rifles it down the middle. He's got it on the outside. Off to the races. Touchdown, Golden Gophers! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Sometimes it's players, not plays, or sometimes it's both. And when you got that guy and you put him in the slot and you let him burn for a go route right past a nickel corner or one of the reserve corners or a safety, that's a great job by the offense, and that speed you can't teach, and that's why he's in the house for 6.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, it's a 21-10 game. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Cal handled its business today away from home. What a thorough beatdown. And what poise this generally young team showed. I think even other coaches will point to this one as what's possible. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there.
They say pressure busts pipes. This quarterback can attest to it. Goodness gracious, they're getting after him all day. There's a reason they're behind. Pressure the quarterback goes a long way to get.
He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Yellow Jackets will bring the punt team onto the field. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. That's reeled in. It's Johnson. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Coming out on first down with the play fake. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. The Golden Gophers headed quickly to the line. He'll do it himself. Got the first down and more. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. They'll run play action. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Golden Gophers have it in scoring position on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Minnesota!
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point sails through for a 28-10 lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. Coming out with it, it's Hart. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. Looking for room, it's Alexander. Weaves his way ahead and gets 5 out to the 18-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll try the run. Got the first down and more. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain. Now on first down from the 28. They'll run it. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Trying play action. And the defense makes a play. They get the quarterback down at the 26.
Well, this offense keeps giving up sacks, and they keep finding themselves in situations like this, 3rd and long right now. They don't have many points in this game, and this is a big reason why. It's hard to score if you don't keep the 3rd downs manageable. So moving forward, whether it's running the football on 1st and 2nd or throwing short passes earlier in the drives, they've got to change things up because taking sacks like this is killing this offense.
Just a short pass to the tight end. He gets it out to the 28-yard line, not enough to pick up the first down. And talk about spreading the ball around, everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Fires to the wideout. He's got it, first down and more. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down. And the best thing about this, the offense can't worry about the scoreboard. Just keep trying to make plays like that, Jesse.
I know a lot of people in the stadium probably feel like this game is over. Maybe it's been over for a while, Reese, but don't tell that to this quarterback and his teammates. They're still out there scrapping and clawing.
The Yellow Jackets trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Caught over the middle. It's Taylor. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. A 3rd down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. And he needed just a single yard, and he did not get it. What a stout play by this defense. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good.
Well, you're always going to wonder what woulda, coulda, shoulda happened on 4th and inches had they gone for it. But with this kicker, I like taking 3 points and putting it on the board.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out everybody right now on the same page.
He's got it out to the 37 after gaining 5. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Creates a little space. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Golden Gophers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Scanning the field, it's Lindsey. He's got an open man. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Golden Gophers really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Caught close to the marker, it's Taylor. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals. He's been so locked in, it seems like any pass called is a guaranteed chunk play.
Yeah, and winning late like this in the ball game, keep trusting him, keep spinning. You know why? Because stats matter late in the game. You want some postseason awards? Keep chucking it, keep getting those stats.
Wants to throw again. Right on target this time. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. He'll keep it on the sneak.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. To have any chance in the world, this defense has to come up with a stop on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Knocked down behind the line. Boy, he powered through one tackler, but there were more there to greet him. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Motion from the wideout. Off the play fake. Here's a heat. Grabbed behind the line. It's Lanier. Touchdown, Golden Gophers! And the beatdown has ensued.
And another good touchdown drive by this offense. And how about the start to the season? Blowout win in game 1. Blowout win looking like in game 2. This unit's clicking. They're looking like a team that will be reckoned with when the playoffs start late in the year.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they tack on the extra point. It's 35-13. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Georgia's active, 13.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Rambling Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. Gonna run it. It's Powell. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. Sends it back in motion. To the air, it's King. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. Going to have to come up with a play on 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
The defense is just killing it. Success after success after success. If I'm the offense, I got to change something up, or my quarterback's going to be forced to change because he's going to be in the injury tent.
And the Yellow Jackets will try to pin them back with the punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll make the fair catch at the 44, and they'll have terrific field position. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Trying to move the sticks on third down. It'll be a draw. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Golden Gophers will call on their punt team. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. On the ground, it's Alexander. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. The Yellow Jackets racing to the line in the hurry-up. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Taylor. The decision to go for it does not pan out. This offense has it with really good field position. The handoff, keep working on that clock. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The inside handoff. He has the 1st and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. Use the play fake, now to throw. Just threw that one way too far. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll send the tight end in motion. The give to the lone running back. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Looking to throw, it's Lindsey. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting in those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable in run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone, and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. The holder will kneel at the 24, a 34-yarder coming from the right hash. Never a doubt. And now the lead is even bigger. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Liberty went on the road and just dominated. And that's one way to grab some serious attention. Make a statement in someone else's house and prove you're legit. And did the Flames ever do that? All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Grabbed behind the line, it's Alexander. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. They got him for the sack, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
Offensively, this is a beautiful time now because now I get to get all my other guys in the game. Guys that don't get to play that much, we're up. This game's over after that missed 4th down conversion. Now we get to get everybody in the ball game, or if you choose, like Jesse probably would, to go pad some stats and get some more catches, get some more rush yards, if that's your thing.
Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. Final minute, this game's on ice. They can take a knee and run out the clock.
This offense has to feel great with how they're able to go out, execute, perform big plays all game long. I think it's sending a statement, too, to future defenses down the road on the schedule. They're going to be tough to contend with.
Yeah, I mean, they got firepower, putting up so many points. This thing is easily over. Now they can just chillax, go back to the locker room, know they're going to get the victory.
Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out, they take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your uni. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports.